two ways that I had not been on a journey of change like I could have been before you and I met. One is I have a piece of psoriasis right here on my cheek that was larger and much more inflamed. And I was speaking at an event, and I'm standing around the table with like the business leaders, and somebody brought it up, and they were like, What's that?" I was like, I don't. And I remember a guy in the circle said, "Well, it's telling you something about your body." And I felt a little vulnerable and exposed because here I am to help them, right? I'm speaking for their company meeting, and and I welcome the fact that I don't have it all together. No one does. We're all in motion, but I still wanted that to be different. And I tried a bunch of things and nothing was working, and it was such an irritant. I was concerned about the visibility of it, but also the irritation of it. And then the second thing is I love running. Like Dr. McCrae, when I found running through that story about preparing for the Tough Mudder, the day after the Tough Mudder, my brain felt like it was power washed clean. And I was like, that's amazing. What happened? And I figured out through reverse engineering, it wasn't getting shocked. Uh, it was the running. And so I will run and I will literally scream with joy. I'll be like, whoa. And I hadn't been able to run for 2 years. 2 years. And it made me sad. It affected me. I've been running because of our work together, the journey that I went on with you when we went through all these tests, and I'm like, I didn't even know you could know all this about your body. And it was like, you just knew exactly what to test. And because of our work together, not only has this been clearing up, looks amazing, not only am I finishing the 4 most intense months, like I've gotten more done in the last 4 months than the last number of years combined. I can look at the rest of this year and go, this year, the rest of this year is going to be like the last 10 years regarding business because of what I've been able to do the last 4 months. I have felt amazing. And then here's the fun part. I'm running, and I know I got to be careful because it wasn't just an ache and a pain. It was severe, sharp plantar fasciitis pain. So I would start running, and it was just agonizing. I would literally be limping. I was at the beach 2 years ago trying to play with my kids, limping on the sand. And I picture myself at 75 foot racing my grandchildren and outrunning them, or whatever that looks like. I'm a weirdo. And I was running this week. What's today? Wednesday, Monday. And I'm running, and it's the heat. And I love that. And I'm on the road. And without even trying, it has been a couple years. I got my speed back up. I screamed. I was like, whoa! They're doing some construction over here at this house, and I got some weird looks, but my kids, they're used to my weirdness. So that is my story of working with you. It's the optimization and the innovation, going through the tests, getting the gut health dialed in. If you would have said, Chris, you have a little bit of a leaky gut, I would have said, no, there's no way. I'm good. I'm good. And yet you did tests, found what I needed, and addressed it. And so yet again, today I learned. So thanks for impacting me.